Hello, my name is Kareem Cooperhouse, and I'd like to take a few minutes of your time to share the clevr platform with you. But before I do, let's talk about what is clevr. Over the last decade, school districts have gone through a massive digital transformation, and of course, this has been accelerated over the last 18 months. Having said that, despite this digital transformation, the majority of school districts are still struggling with manual forms and workflows. These include paper-based forms, PDF forms, Google Forms, Microsoft Forms, and this is where clevr comes in. clevr is a forms automation tool that allows a school district to automate any form and workflow across the district that is not already being addressed by other data systems. And so let's learn about clevr by logging in. Every user that wants to interact with clevr must have a username and password because oftentimes the data being collected in clevr is sensitive, private, and confidential. And so by authenticating users, clevr can determine what data should and shouldn't be shared with a user. So let's log in. I'm going to be logging in as a super administrator, and consequently, a dashboard will appear that matches my role and privileges. Presumably, the more responsibilities I have at a school district, the more comprehensive my dashboard will be. In this particular dashboard, I have a number of tiles at my disposal. The first tile is making reference to a metrics for my favorite form, which is the attendance referral form. Then I have another tile over here that is listing all of the students associated with some of my forms. And then down here, I have a quick access to all of my forms associated with my role. If I come back to the metrics tile, I can see that there are 39 students who have been flagged for attendance issues. Of those 39 students, 13 have completed records, or 33%, whereas 26 have uncompleted records. If I want to garner and glean on these students, I can hover over here, click on the 26 students, and there they are. From here, I can select a certain student, and that will bring me directly into the form. Now, all the data that you're seeing today is fake data. And what you see on your screen right now is a typical clevr form. It's best practice to separate the collection of data among multiple tabs. What you'll notice as well is as I hover over this field, it is integrating with another system. If the data being collected in clevr is already available somewhere else, clevr wants to avoid double data entry by integrating with that system. If I scroll down, I want you to keep in mind that everything that you see here, every single field is custom. It's also searchable. And so the district decided that they want to check boxes over here, but radio buttons over there, fillable fields over here, and then back to radio buttons and checkboxes. What they also wanted was the ability to add fields over here because they wanted the opportunity to add more community agencies involved or remove them as required. What you'll notice as well is that there are some required fields over here. And these required fields are driving the completion bar. And this completion bar in turn is driving that metrics tile that we saw before. And so if I were to complete this and put in some data, the completion bar at the top goes to 100%. What you'll notice as well is if we come back to the metrics tile over here, we now have 25 uncompleted records instead of the original 26. And then, of course, the completed records have gone up to 14. And then from here, I can go find Sarah and continue to work in this form. I can come over to the second tab, add some concerns and interventions, upload some related files and links, and then when I'm ready, submit my form to the attendance referral committee where they can come in here and get or affect the status, add some actions that have been taken and the dates of those. You'll notice that as I input data into the fields, the field will turn green, meaning that it's auto-saving in real time. Now from here, there are a number of other things that I could be doing with the form. I can email the form out. I can print it. I can create a new record. I can associate the student with another form. If I need some help, I can consult the help section over here, and then I can export the data out. If I return to the dashboard, a number of features and functionality are at my disposal. One of them is around my profile. From my profile, I can update my profile picture, upload my signature, change my language, or I can come over to the menu at the top here, access all my notifications, go over to the gallery in order to find some templates to create new forms. As well, if I want to take a deeper dive into the data, I can go into the analysis section and do some advanced search, some dynamic charting, and I have a number of self-service options available to me based on my user role and configuration. And so this has been a really quick overview of clevr. If you'd like to garner and glean or get a deeper understanding of clevr, I invite you to follow up with me and we'll schedule a private session. And so once again, my name is Kareem Cooperhouse, and I look forward to learning about your forms and workflows.